Hello students, Mohinder ma'am this side. Today we will start first chapter of 9th standard, that is India size and location. Before we start the chapter, we will discuss the objectives of this chapter. And the objectives of this chapter to know more about India, extensions and neighboring countries of India. Explain what latitudes and longitudes are and differentiate between them. Recognize the important latitudes and longitudes. Explain the temperature zones of the earth. Locate places on the earth grid. Identify the time zones of the world. Calculate the time of a place based on its longitudinal location. Now, let's discuss overview of this chapter. India falls in the northern hemisphere as it is situated north of the equator. Situated to the east of the prime meridian, India also falls in the eastern hemisphere. India occupies the south central peninsula of the Asian continent, which is not only the largest but also the most populous continent in the world. The Tropic of Cancer divides the country into two almost equal parts. India is also located at the head of the Indian Ocean. India shares its land boundaries with Afghanistan and Pakistan in the northwest, China, Nepal and Bhutan in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. The total length of the land boundaries it shares with these countries is 14,103 kilometers. Its southern neighbors across the sea are Sri Lanka and Maldives. The coastline of India is around 7,000 kilometers long. India is located at the core of the Indian subcontinent, which has a distinct physical and cultural identity. India is favorably situated on the world's highway of trade and commerce, both to the east and to the west. The ocean routes serving East and Southeast Asia and Australia pass through the Indian Ocean. In 2000-2001, India had a foreign trade of rupees 43 lakh crore. Of this, important constituted 53% and export made up 47%. India has established close cultural and commercial contacts with these countries. India is connected with Europe, North America and South America through ocean and air routes. The Republic of India, the largest democracy in the world, is a well-knit political entity. It is a union of 28 states and 8 union territories, including the National Capital Territory of Delhi, with an area of more than 3 million square kilometers. India is the 7th largest country in the world, in spite of the fact that people speak different languages and follow different religions. They live together amicably in both rural and urban areas. This diversity is the real source of its immense strength. Now see, this is the mind map. According to this mind map, first extension of India, then hemisphere, location of India, passes, shape. The shape of our earth is geoid, 2 islands, Indian subcontinent, Indian mainland, Indian Union, Tropic of Cancer, area of India, coastline, neighboring countries, and so on. India home to some of the oldest civilizations in the world. Let's little more about the country. Now, shape of the earth. The shape of the earth is geoid, means slightly tilted from poles and bulges from sides, just like orange and pumpkin. Our earth is not a perfect circle. So, the shape of our earth is geoid, and the spelling of geoid is Geoid. Next, we will discuss about stretch of India, means latitudes and longitudes. These are the imaginary lines. Meaning of latitudes. These are imaginary circles running parallel to the equator, means these are horizontal lines. These lines are parallel to the equators, means east to west. This imaginary line running on the globe divides it into two equal parts. This line is known as the equator. The northern half of the earth is known as the northern hemisphere and the southern half is known as the southern hemisphere. They are both equal halves. Therefore, the equator is an imaginary circular line and is a very important reference point to locate places on the earth. All parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitudes. Latitudes are measured in degrees. The equator represents the 0-degree latitude. Since the distance from the equator to either of the poles is 1/4 of a circle round the earth, it will measure 1/4 of 360 degrees, i.e. 19 degree. Thus, 90 degrees north latitude marks the North Pole and 90 degrees south latitude mark the South Pole. As such, all parallels north to the equator are called north latitudes. Similarly, all parallels south of the equator are called south latitudes. The value of each latitude is therefore followed by either the word north or south. Generally, this is indicated by the letter N or S. Besides the equator 0 degree, the North Pole 90 degree north and the South Pole 90 degrees south, there are 4 important parallels of latitudes. First, Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree north in the northern hemisphere. Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degrees south in the southern hemisphere. Arctic Circle at 66.5 degree north of the equator. Antarctic Circle at 66.5 degrees south of the equator. Slightly overview heat zones of the earth. The midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year on all latitudes in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. This area therefore receives the maximum heat and is called the torrid zone. The midday sun never shines overhead on any latitude beyond the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. The angle of the sun rays goes on decreasing towards the poles. As such, the areas bounded by the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere have moderate temperatures. These are therefore called temperate zones. Areas lying between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere and the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere are very cold. It is because here the sun does not rise much above the horizon. Therefore, its rays are always slanting and provide less heat. These are therefore called frigid zones. Now, longitudes. What are longitudes? To fix the position of a place, it is necessary to know something more than the latitude of that place. You can see, for example, that Tonga Island. Where is Tonga Island? In the Pacific Ocean. And Mauritius Island. Where is Mauritius Island? In the Indian Ocean. Are situated on the same latitude. It means 20 degrees south. Now, in order to locate them precisely, we must find out how far east or west these places are from a given line of reference running from the North Pole to the South Pole. These lines of references are called the meridians of longitude, and the distances between them are measured in degrees of longitude. Each degree is further divided into minutes and minutes into seconds. They are semicircles and the distance between them decreases steadily polewards until it becomes zero at the poles where all the meridians meet. Unlike parallels of latitude, all meridians are of equal length. Thus, it was difficult to number the meridians. Hence, all countries decided that the count should begin from the meridian which passed through Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is located. This meridian is called the prime meridian. Its value is 0 degree longitude, and from if we count 180 degree eastward as well as 180 degree westward, the prime meridian and 180 degree meridian divide the earth into two equal halves. The value of prime meridian is 0 degree longitude, and from it we count 180 degree eastward as well as 180 degree westward. The prime meridian and 180 degree meridian divide the earth into two equal halves, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. Therefore, the longitude of a place is followed by the letter E for the east and W for the west. It is, however, interesting to note that 180 degree east and 180 degree west meridians are on the same line. If you see on the globe the grid of the parallels of latitude and meridians of longitude on the globe, you can locate any point on the globe very easily if you know its longitude and latitude. Now we will revise the definition of latitudes and longitudes. The meaning of latitudes. These are imaginary circles running parallel to the equator. Now longitude. A longitude is the angular distance of a place east or west of the prime meridian.